chose the course because at the time I wanted to do something that was vocational. So I wanted to have something that had a career at the end of it.
I felt it would give lots of flexibility in terms of transferable skills. It would give the opportunity to go into lots of sectors, and in fact being on the course that was reinforced because you realise project management is something that can be transferred to almost any sector. There's a need for it.
I work obviously within a team, etc. My course was accredited, so I was fine. I mean, I just basically went straight to do the portfolio. I went for the CIB route, and now I've just submitted my final bit of the application. But there's other people that I work with, they could be very similar age to me, or they could be 10, 15 years further into their career from me. They want to go into the CIB and they're like, oh, I've got to do my exam. Very large percentage of what you've learned at UCL, you actually incorporate within your day-to-day job afterwards.
Lots of communities, lots of societies, lots of opportunities to add extracurricular things to your CV.
One good thing about, obviously, the course we've all studied, you go on the group trips as part of the actual university course. So even if you're not this massive social person and you don't really want to do societies, because you're going away with the people you study with, it just allows you all just obviously to bond. You get a lot of laughter out of it.
I always felt very lucky because I was in the largest residential halls that they have at UCL. So I was on a corridor with I think about 50 other people. So that it was impossible not to meet people and to make friends within the course and outside of it.
One of the things I always thought was a very good thing was the size of the class was quite small. That was really good because actually you never felt that you know, the professor might not call on you or the lecturer might not ask you a question. So actually you kind of had to be quite switched on in terms of what was going on in the class.
Because it was small, people felt comfortable projecting their own opinions across the class.
I feel what the course did equip me with and did sort of expose me to was actually progression, not necessarily just initially in your first few years of the career, but further down the line. In fact, there were quite a few examples of where I'd end up in meetings and the people had been in the industry for 30 years sitting in that meeting, and there were things they didn't know, and it was relevant to their sector. And in some cases it was just because they never had that strategic overview and that sort of bird's eye perspective or holistic perspective that the course provided us with. If I had have done a different course, I would feel I would not be so employable. So I felt the skills you get on that course make you highly employable as an individual. They are definitely including things and developing the course year on year.
Yes.
So it's not static, and that's great. That means it's ongoing development of the course and it's always looking for opportunities to stay that one step ahead.